some time ago I kind of said I was going to have a bash. I must have a bash sometime at seeing if I can beat 160 kilometers on one charge. Now, I've never had to, because I've never been stuck, thanks be to whoever. But I did say that maybe I'd just try and, next time I was in a situation where I had the opportunity, the spare time just to give it a bash, that I would. Well, I've just noticed I haven't charged for a few days. I've just been doing local driving. So that's what I have. Don't know if you can see that. 28%, and I've done 106 kilometers. I don't know what I'll get on it, if I keep driving, but I'll give it a bash and see what comes up. I should also say that the driving I've been doing since my last charge, which was Friday morning, it's now Saturday afternoon, or Thursday night I charged up. The driving I've been doing, it hasn't been an economy drive, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I've been driving to work. I've been popping in and out of some of the local towns. I've been doing 80 kilometers an hour on the roads which allow me to do 80 kilometers an hour. The urban routes. Obviously, that's 50 kilometers max. But I'm slowing down now. That's the nature of the driving I've been doing for the last 2 days. So it's just interesting to see how high I can get the mileage versus the percentage left. Okay, I've just got the battery low warning, so so that's 124 and a bit kilometers, 18% left. I'm not going to get 160, but still, let's see what I do get. Okay, just an update. I have 11% left, so I'm going to lose the bars now, I reckon. The numbers, I should say, to just run to blanks. And I have 12 kilometers to go, but I'm on 140 kilometers, so I'm not going to make 160. I will make 150, which I would say without doubt is the highest I've ever got in one single charge. Again, not because it hasn't been capable of doing it before, but because I've always charged up before I got this low. 7%, 7.7 kilometers to go. So I'll be interested to see if I get onto turtle mode, because I've never been in turtle mode in this car. So and I think you get about 5 kilometers or something when you're on turtle. So I'll make it home. There's no doubt about it. Although I have to admit, even though I know the car inside out, there's a little twinge of range anxiety. I have a few hills to go up. Unfortunately, there's hills to go down as well. But 7%, 7.1 kilometers left. Let's just say I'm glad I know that the charger at home is working, rather than heading for a charger on the public network, which may or may not be working. Okay, still 6%, 5.2%, or 5.2 kilometers to go, 6% showing. Haven't lost the numbers on the battery yet, so that'll drop to blanks shortly, I'd imagine. I imagine it's also going to be unlikely that I'm going to hit turtle mode. Okay. So we've reached the stage now where there's no readouts. Now I have Leaf Spy. I could plug it into the OBD port, but I have an iPhone and the OBD itself is big, so I don't always have it plugged in because my knee bashes against it and so on. So there's somebody I know. So I could get an accurate reading right now if I really wanted to, or if I needed to, but as I said, thankfully I don't. I'm 4 kilometers from home. All the dials are showing 0, but I haven't got turtle mode yet. Okay. So 150 kilometers to a charge in real world driving. That's really good. I'm really happy about that. So 2 kilometers to go. until I'm home. Still no sign of turtle mode popping up. So when the battery says it's empty, it's not really empty. I'm imagining must be on something like 3% now, or 4% maybe. Yeah, it's been a good experiment. And I'm home. 152.3 kilometers in one charge. As I said, it hasn't been an economy run. It's just been absolutely normal day-to-day driving. So I think what I might do is I'll plug her in now and see what the readout is, and charge her up for tomorrow. And I might actually download the footage from the dash cam of the drive, just so I have a record of it. That's the normal type of driving I got. So I wasn't, as I said, driving at 20 kilometers an hour around the country. So it's normal world driving, getting 152.3 kilometers. That's fairly decent. I'm pleased. Imagine what we could do with a bigger battery though. Okay, I've just plugged in. Let's see what the state of charge is. Yeah, battery level's low, I know that. 152.3 kilometers. Oh yeah, of course, it won't tell me. I plugged in the OBD reader thing for Leaf Spy, and it came up with the GIDs were 3.9%. I took a screen grab, so I'll put that up and see what it looks like. But yeah, 152.3 kilometers on, let's call it 96% battery. That's really good going. Okay, it's the next day. I've already done this. I'm just doing this for the camera now. All I did was turn the car around in the driveway. But look what the gasometer tells me I should be able to expect. "190 kilometers, I wish."